On this show, we get a chance to bring in some of the top comedians in the country.
In the history.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is a guy that's been on the show with us before, and we had a phenomenal time. I look forward to doing it again. He's going to be at Goodnights this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We got the one and only ladies' man himself joining us, Mr. Tim Meadows.
The ladies' man.
The ladies' man.
What's going on, Tim?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How's it going?
Fantastic,
Doing great.
fantastic. Happy to have you on. Being back at Goodnights this weekend. What do you got special for us this weekend?
What do I have special, man? It's so early in the morning. I'm just waking up. Let me think. What do I have special? Well,
He said, let me go through my list.
well, the world has changed so much
yeah.
since the last time I was there. So I think, I'll be talking about some of that stuff and talking about, things of changes in my own life personally.
Okay.
And, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Man, we're so excited to be talking to Tim Meadows, who's a legend in every sense of the word. And, Tim, I got to remind you, you may not remember, but I'm going to try to remind you. Last time you came in with Kmac and I in studio, and we ended up leaving out with, you had talked about a special project you was thinking about, but you thought it was a bad idea. Something about a guy was a slave in the house or something. Then after we talked about it, you like, well, maybe I should do a movie like that. Do you remember this conversation we had?
A guy. What was the idea?
It was something about what? Matt, remind me. What's it?
Yeah, he said his friend pitched him a movie idea, but he was like a slave or a servant in the movie. He started out saying, like, well, damn, what kind of friend was that?
After we talked about it,
I remember. I do. I remember. No, the idea was that. What was it? Oh yeah, it was a plantation.
Yeah.
And it was like Hogan's Heroes, like that show.
Yeah.
Except the slaves were smart and like running the plantation. And I do. And I remember when he pitched me the idea, I was just like stone faced, like, what? What you want me to play like a slave Hogan's Heroes?
Right.
Like. I was like, no, I'm going to pass on that.
But you know what, Tim? I do remember after we tossed around a lot and gave some other little layers to it. You're like, well, maybe I should do that.
Yeah, I know.
Think about it.
That's what surprised me was that you guys were laughing, and I was like, well, maybe I'm on the wrong path. Maybe I should do the slave sitcom.
There you go.
Slave sitcom.
Wow. We're excited. As you can see, we're talking to Tim Meadows, who's an actor. He's a comedian. He's the longest running cast member of Saturday Night Live. So I think you've been on 10 seasons of that.
Yeah, well, Keenan has beat me now. He's been on there for 20. So.
Wow.
Okay.
So how do you stay inspired? We talked about ever changing. The world is changing, but even the world of comedy is changing. So how do you stay inspired?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just the way I'm sort of, I've been trained. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian. I'm a writer, an improviser. So I don't know, things that I see on a daily basis. I see it sometimes in a different way. I kind of can, I kind of view things sort of objectively sometimes and through a comedic sort of view. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it just always happens. I don't know. My therapist told me I'll never retire. He goes, you'll always work because you always are thinking about stuff and you always seem like you got something to say. And also you'd be miserable if you were just sitting around with nothing to do.
That's probably true.
I think he's right.
Yeah. So what role have you played that most people would be surprised that you actually really loved?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I got this thing coming out in this summer. It's going to be on Max. John Cena has a show called Peacemaker that's created by James Gunn, the director. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the cast for the second season. And I play this character named Langston Fleury, who is an agent. And it's not like anything that I've done before. Like I'm like a dude with a gun, and I talk a lot of junk to everybody that I work with. And when James Gunn, he asked me to have a meeting with him on Zoom, and I was just like, yeah, definitely, because I love his work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when he told me about the character, he goes like, I wanted you to read the first script because the character doesn't do a lot in the first one, but throughout the season, he does a lot. And I when I was writing it, I thought about you, and so I want you to do it. And so I read it, man. I read the first couple, and I was just like, this is going to blow people's mind because nobody would ever think of me as this kind of character,
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, if you know the show, it's sort of based on, it's sort of a comic book sort of type show. It's sort of a spin-off of the Superman and DC franchises and stuff. But it's and John Cena, the wrestler, is the star of it. He plays Peacemaker, and of all the things that I've done so far, I mean, I had to think of other roles, but I think it was fun to do because I had to focus and I had to really I had to work out every day because I was playing an agent with this, so I was supposed to be tough and also, so I was going to the gym every day and working out, trying to get my biceps up and stuff. And I wish I could tell you some of the lines that my character has, but I can't because it's all filthy.
Okay, we appreciate it.
It's on Max. So, but I can't wait for people to see it. I'm so excited for people to see it.
Outstanding. We can't wait to check it out. We're talking with Tim Meadows, one of the best actors and comedians that we know.
Yep.
He'll be here at Goodnights this weekend, Friday, April the 11th at 7 p.m. and 9:15. Saturday at 7 p.m. and 9:15, and a Sunday show at 7 p.m. at Goodnights Comedy Club right here in Raleigh. Make sure you guys go check them out. Make sure you guys go there and check them out. Tim, it's a pleasure to have you on, but I do have to ask you this one last question. Outside of that one project, are there any other projects we should be on the lookout for coming up?
Oh, man. What else have I done? I did this thing with Pharrell. I don't know if it's going to be released yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm really just on the road right now. I have a pilot with CBS that we're waiting to find out if it's going to get picked up called DMV by the Department of Motor Vehicles.
That sounds crazy just even thinking about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's I was able to see the pilot, the finished product, and I'm hoping we're waiting around to see if it's going to get picked up. But aside from that, I'm just really touring. You see my schedule on my website. I mean, I'm just it's just packed this year.
All right.
So we'll see what else happens. I really whenever somebody asks me, I'm like, I don't even know because I have this cartoon series, animated series coming out on Apple TV. And I've done a bunch of other stuff. I don't think about it. I just work, and then when I don't work, I'm like, why aren't I working? I really don't even focus on things I've done.
Tim's sitting on the plane, the movie comes on, he goes, well, damn, I'm in that.
Right. I'm in that too.
I'm in Barbie. I didn't know I was in Barbie.
When did I do that?
I know. My man.
Man, it's a pleasure having
Thank
you on.
you, brother.
Thanks for taking the time with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for reminding me of that story, too. That's so funny.
Hey, look, keep that in mind. Ain't nothing wrong with a plantation sitcom.
All right.
Take care, brother.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you.
Anytime when you help for me back there.
That's funny.